Alrighty, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in, and welcome to this week's episode of RGNFL, being presented by Retro Gaming Live TV. If you are joining us for the first time or not familiar with what we do here, we are going to simulate this upcoming week of NFL games that are in prime time using Tecmo Super Bowl, and I will be providing you commentary for those games as you watch them. It's fun for the whole family, and it's going to be a great time. So as I said, we are on now to week 4 with week 3 just getting into the books with our 2 Monday night games last night. We had 4 games that we played on here last week. 3 of the 4 results from RGNFL were matched up with what happened in real life in the NFL as far as the results. The only one that missed was the final game of the week, which was the Commanders-Bengals game. In our simulated, we had the Bengals winning, but the real world had other plans. It was Washington that prevailed there. So we were 3-1 last week, and on the season so far, RGNFL is 7-4 as far as the winner of that game going on to win that actual game in real life. That's about a 2/3 clip, so that's pretty good. If you were, you ask anyone who is a sports bettor, obviously I know where this would be straight up, not with a spread or a line. But if you said, "Hey, would you like to be able to win 2 out of the 3 games that you bet straight up?" They would say yes, please. So maybe there is something to watching RGNFL besides just the entertainment value. I won't get too deep into that because legal reasons. Anyway, so we have week 4 to dig into. And as we always do, we play these games in chronological order from where they will be happening in real life. That means first up is this week's Thursday night game, and that is the Dallas Cowboys traveling to New York to take on the New York Giants. This is actually an interesting game because if you recall, last week's Thursday night game was the Patriots at the Jets, and it just so happens that Thursday night football from last week is going to be played in the same stadium as Thursday night football of this week. But this game isn't being played in a stadium. It's being played right here on RGL TV. And what do you say we get started? All right. Cowboys in their road whites. Giants in their home blues. Coin toss, is going to be won by the Cowboys, who will elect to return this opening kickoff from Graham Gano. And once it's in the air, we'll be underway with our first game of Week 4 of RGNFL, which is going to be fielded by Turpin well into his end zone. And he's going to get to about the 16, and that's where Dak Prescott and the Cowboys will start their first drive of today. Out of a shotgun snap with the pressure coming. Prescott gets rid of it over the right side, and it is caught in stride. Brandon Cooks with a huge gain on the very first play of the game to get them pretty close to midfield. And boys are moving now. Oh, wow. Wide open on the left side, and he missed him. Oh, he mistimed his jump. Could have had that for a huge gain and probably a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd and 10. Prescott, right side again. He's got Cooks in stride. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys, just like that. 3 passing plays, 2 of them huge connections to Brandon Cooks, and that is enough to get the Cowboys here on the board with the extra point by Aubrey. Up and good. It's 7-0 Cowboys. Very, very early into this game. This will be fielded by the Giants at about the 7 and taken up to about the 18, and that's where Daniel Jones and this Giants offense will look to respond to that opening drive touchdown by the Cowboys. Jones has time. He's going to do a little short one over the middle. That's going to be caught by Robinson and taken up to the 30, and that's a first down. Right on the 30. Jones going to take it. Play action. He's going to roll out to his left. Going to find a man open in the middle. That's Malik Neighbors. He's past midfield, just past midfield. And he's got another first down. That's 2 for 2 on the Giants. We're getting first downs on their plays. They're moving it pretty well. Another play action pass, but that doesn't fool anyone. Trayvon Diggs comes in for a sack and a loss of 12. That is a big setback for the Giants. They got a big hole to dig out of in this one. Another bootleg to the left. He's going to throw across the field and just too far for his receiver. It's going to bring up 3rd and forever. Play action again, and they are not fooled. Trayvon Diggs finds him in just about the same spot he did on first down, and the Giants pretty much went all the way backwards from that big Malik Neighbors game. They are forced to punt. Turpin's going to field this just inside his 20 and shake a tackler to about the 27. Cowboys already up 7. Looking to take over here. 7-step drop for Prescott. He's got a wide open man. It's just beyond him. My goodness, that's the 2nd time he's had a receiver with no one around him on the left-hand side. Couldn't get it to him. Now a toss play to Elliott, left side. He's going to have the first down, just enough. From the Cowboys 38, Prescott out of the shotgun. Just going to swing it out into the flat here, but he throws it too hard, and it's incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. Send everyone in motion. Play action. Cooks, right side. Oh my goodness. That was a huge overthrow. Missed him probably a good 8 yards there. Had him open again. Brandon Cooks has been finding all kinds of room where Prescott finds all kinds of defenders in his face, and he finds a defender with the football. It's intercepted. And the Giants are going to return this into Cowboys territory, and they've got a great chance to get on the board here. Jones, all kinds of time. Now he throws down the middle, and it's nearly intercepted right back. He threw it right to the defender, and it just bounced right off of him. Oh, my goodness. All right. Boy, play action bootleg is just not fooling this Cowboys defensive front. That's 3 sacks already. We still got 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Jones, gets it deflected at the line of scrimmage, and it's incomplete with 4th and 20. Boy, and that sack took them out of field goal range. They had a great opportunity with that interception and ended up just squandering it. And they're going to go ahead and punt it away. This is going to get Oh, just into the front edge of the end zone. That'll be a touchback brought out to the 25. Prescott, shotgun snap. Going to throw it short for Ferguson. He ducks a defender, and he's got some room in front of him. He's going to take it into Giants territory down to about the 46. Big gain for the Cowboys on their first play of this drive. Oh, pressure coming fast. Has to get rid of it, and it is... Oh, it's caught. Woo! That was a dangerous throw. Somehow caught. It's going to take the Cowboys up to the Giants 30. Prescott's going to find a crossing man over the middle. It's Jalen Tolbert. He's got room. He's at the 10. He's at the 5, and he is in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Boy, Prescott is finding all kinds of room behind this secondary, and if it weren't for a couple of overthrows, this lead would be even bigger as it is, pending the Aubrey extra point, which is in. It is a 14-point lead for Dallas. Olszewski waits for this kickoff just inside his end zone. He'll out to bring it out and up to about the 14, where the Giants really need to get something going on offense and really need to get something going with their protection as well. 3 sacks of Jones already. Make it 4. Micah Parsons gets through as the pocket collapsed. Jones tried to step up and found no room. Found Micah Parsons instead. Boy, he's going to roll out and... Oh, it's a fumble! It's a fumble! It's recovered by the Cowboys for a touchdown! Oh my goodness, sack number 5 turns into 6 points for DeMarcus Lawrence, and this absolutely monstrous pass rush from the Cowboys today. My goodness. Kick is up and good, and it's 21-0 Cowboys. And that is how the first quarter will end. And boy, Giants are really hoping they can turn the page going into the second quarter here, because this looks like it could get out of hand very, very quickly. Boy, Jones just needs to settle this team down and get something going here. Handing off to Singletary is probably a good idea. Modest gain of about 3. Better than a sack, of which the Giants have already surrendered 5. Instead, now he's got a wide open man. It's a diving Neighbors. He catches it, and he gets stopped right there just inside Cowboys territory. Now the Giants are moving, but can they sustain it? Here comes that pass rush again. Oh, Jones gets creamed, and it's intercepted. He had to rush that throw, and he had no chance of having the time to find his receiver. It is another turnover by the Giants, and the Cowboys have the ball already up 3 scores. Left side, wide open. CeeDee Lamb ducks a defender. He's going to skirt around another one. He's at the 30, caught at the 28. Big gain there, finally getting Lamb involved. And the Cowboys are already threatening. Time for Prescott. He's going to throw to his man. He's going to overthrow him again. Boy, that is another wide open Brandon Cooks that he had on the right side, and he just couldn't connect with him. Toss play, Elliott, right side. He's going to skirt along there. He's got the first down. He's at the 10, the 5, down at, maybe down at about the 6. It'll be 1st and goal there for the Cowboys, looking to really, really pull away from the Giants here. Prescott drops back. He's got a man in the corner of the end zone, and he just overthrows him. Boy, somehow the Cowboys are doing a great job of masking Prescott's accuracy issues early on. He just has to get rid of that one as the pass rush was right in his face. Now 3rd and goal. Let's see if the Giants can get some kind of stop here. Elliott tossed to the left. No one's going to touch him. He's just going to walk right in. And that is 4 touchdowns already for the Cowboys, with plenty of time left here in the half. 5 minutes to be exact. Aubrey kick up and good. 28-0 Dallas. On the road here in East Rutherford. Giants just, God, they're just begging for something positive to happen here. Down 28. Jones will take over at the 25. Will drop back. Has plenty of time. That hasn't been the way it's normally gone today. He had a wide open man, and he just threw it too far out of bounds. Receiver tried to come and meet it, but ran out of territory to do it. Singletary's going to hand it off to the right side. Gain of 2. Now it's 3rd and 8 for the Giants at their own 28. Pass rush comes again. He's got to hurry up and get rid of it. It is nearly intercepted again. Just had to force that into double coverage, And lucky that didn't get picked off as well. Instead, the Giants will be forced to punt deep in their own territory. The Cowboys are going to get this with decent field position. To the 30. That's where they'll take over, looking to just pour it on at this point, honestly. Prescott with the play action. He's going to cross over to the left, find Tolbert. He's going to weave through the middle. He's past midfield. He's past the 40. Down at about the 38 in Giants territory, and the Cowboys are marching yet again. Prescott out of the shotgun. Blitz comes. He has to get rid of it. What's going to happen here? It's somehow caught. Ferguson in traffic comes up with the catch. My goodness. The Giants just simply cannot catch a break here. Prescott almost threw it into the diving arms of the defender there, but instead it falls incomplete. It's 2nd and 10. Prescott, shotgun, protection holds up. He's got time. He throws to the right side. It's batted in the air by the defender. Ooh, that could have been intercepted as well. Just over 2 minutes left here in the half. Just going to hand it off to Elliott up the middle. That's a gain of only about 2, and from here, the Cowboys will have to settle for a field goal. This has to feel like a victory for the Giants defense. This is the first Cowboys drive that has not resulted in a touchdown, but it does result in the lead being stretched now to 31 with just under 2 minutes left here in this first half. Olszewski from the 5. Doesn't get much further than that, ultimately about to the 13. Minute and a half left here in this half. Let's see if the Giants can just get it down into scoring range. That's a good way to do it. Find a wide open Wan'Dale Robinson. He's going to get tackled at the 45. Giants will take their first time out here with 1:09 left. Looking to keep this moving. Handoff, Singletary. He's going to sweep to the right. He's got just shy of the first down, it would appear. That's right. It'll be 2nd and 1. 47 seconds left here. Jones drops back. Now he's going to step up. He's going to walk right into the waiting arms of Damone Clark. That is sack number 6 for the Cowboys here in this first half alone. Jones from the shotgun. Oh, it's a design run. He's going to go out to the right-hand side along the sidelines. He's down at about the 41. Only 21 seconds left. Giants are going to have to hurry if they want to get this into field goal range. Jones drops back, taking all kinds of time. Now throws, it's incomplete. There's only 8 seconds left. Giants not quite close enough for a field goal to be about 58 yards from here. They're just going to go ahead and do one last play, and that is going to be incomplete as well. And with that, the first half comes to an end in what is already looking like an absolute laugher here for Dallas. Looking at the numbers, Dak Prescott, despite the fact that he's only completing just under half of his throws, has already thrown for 247 yards. That is monstrous. And he's spreading it all around. Cooks is only his leading receiver with 84. He's found Jones. He's found Ferguson. He's been all over the place here. And if he'd been making some of those throws, I mean, he could have 400 yards easily here in this first half. It's been pretty wild. Not much to speak of from either running game. A good average for Ezekiel Elliott, but only four rushing attempts. They haven't really needed him to run it all that much. They've been able to pass it at will. And boy, really nothing working at all for the Giants. Just offensively, defensively, even special teams hasn't been great. This has been completely one-sided here in this first half. Let's see if the second half treats the Giants any better. But before we can get there, we've got a halftime show for you. Giants will get an opportunity to start the second half here on offense. And that return is only going to come up to about the 10. What was I saying about poor special teams? This is a deep hole down 31 that Jones and the Giants are going to have to try to climb out of. Jones doing it himself. He's going to run it along the right side for a gain of 8. Second and short now. Jones is going to try it again. He's going to bootleg out to the right. And that is going to be enough for the first down. Keeping this drive going. Still only at their own 21-yard line. Handoff, left side, Singletary. He's got good room there. He's going to gain about 6. Second and 4 from Jones, under center. He will drop back. Quick throw to the right. Oh, it's a jumping interception made by Deron Bland. And he's shaking defenders. He's dragging Daniel Jones with him down to the Giants' 18. My goodness. Just nothing at all working here for the Giants. Elliott up the middle, weaves through, gains 5. Now 2nd and 5. Prescott from the shotgun. Blitz comes. He's got to get rid of it. And he does. And he throws it. Oh, and it's caught. It's caught. He throws it into traffic, and he finds Jalen Tolbert somehow, threads it into that window. It's a touchdown for the Cowboys, and the route is on. Aubrey with the extra point. It is 38-0 early here in this third quarter. This is... This is not good football by the New York Giants. I gotta say, coming off of that win in Cleveland, you would hope that maybe they would have more to... Oh, Jesus, wide open man, and it just bounces right off of him. You would think after coming off that win in Cleveland that they would bring a little more juice to this game. It's a primetime game against a divisional rival at home, and that just has not been the case. But a nice catch there by Robinson. And he's going to sweep around a defender. He's at the 20, the 15, down at the 13. Fine. I think this is the first red zone trip for the Giants this game. They've barely been in Cowboys territory at all. Wow, maybe we got some Giants highlights here. Jones rolling to the left. He's got plenty of room. He's going to throw. He's going to find his man. It's a touchdown. Malik Neighbors finally gets the Giants on the board. But with 4 minutes left in the third quarter, it could already be too little and too late. But points are points. And with that, the Giants cut the lead to 31. Turpin's going to return this kick to about the 24. That's where the Cowboys will take over. Boy, speaking of previous games, the Cowboys also entered this game 1-2, and with consecutive losses to both the Ravens and, it doesn't even matter now. I mean, look at this. Cooks just completely wide open and just waltzes in for the touchdown. I mean, they are not making this difficult on the Cowboys at all whatsoever. It's 45-7 now. Consecutive losses for the Cowboys to the Saints and to the Ravens to finish that earlier thought. This is one they desperately needed, and to get off the schneid with a road divisional win is definitely something that will boost the confidence for this team. As Jones just carries that to the right for a gain of 8. Now he drops back. Got a man on the right side. Instead, he throws it to the left and into coverage. That's incomplete. Now 3rd and 2. Jones will just hand it off to Singletary. He'll sweep to the left, dance around, and he's got enough here for the first down. From their own 34, Jones, play action. He's going to roll left, and he throws it to the cheerleaders, apparently. That wasn't even close. That must have just been him throwing it away. Didn't like what he saw there, apparently. Going across the field into double coverage, and lucky that fell incomplete. Now it's 3rd and 10. Jones from the shotgun. Protection holds here, and he needs it because it's able to find Neighbors into Cowboys territory, down to their 36. And now the Giants are driving. Jones is going to try to step up, and he gets caught from behind by DeMarcus Lawrence. That is sack number 7, if I'm counting correctly. I mean, this defense has been everywhere for the Cowboys, just not allowing to get anything going. Sack number 8, that's Lawrence again. It's a modest loss, but it counts all the same. Now it's 3rd and forever for the Giants. Jones going to try to step up, make it sack 9. Massey Smith gets involved now, and the Giants from here not going to elect to go for it because they had quite a few yards they needed for the first down. They will elect to punt with it going into the end zone. That is a touchback and the end of the 3rd quarter. With the game really not looking any better for the Giants. It's now 45-7 Dallas. Zeke going to take this up the middle, shake a tackler. He's got no one in front of him now. He's going to take this into Giants territory for another big gain. Looks like the Cowboys want that 50 spot, and having Elliott just with big chunk plays on the ground, that's a good way to get it. Just steadily march along. Prescott has time. Going to throw it short to Ferguson, but that's good for the first down and then some. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. He is down at the 1. Cowboys knocking on the doorstep of half a century here. Are they going to get it? Yes, they are. Elliott right up the middle for the easy score. And there it is. They're in the 50s, folks. Aubrey. Kick is up and good. 52-7 for the Cowboys here. This is one of those ones where, I mean, you know, the stadium's already emptying out. Oh, finally a good player on special teams. Olszewski takes that past the 35. But this is one of those ones where you kind of just want to get it over with. Giants will just burn the tape from this one and move on to next week as quickly as they can. This is sack number 10 for the Cowboys defense. That is Donovan Wilson sending Jones way back. That is now a sack and a fumble, but it's recovered by the Giants. 4th and 15, down 47. Yeah, I suppose you're compelled to go for it here, no matter where on the field you are. But that's sack number 12. Trayvon Diggs gets in on the action. That's a turnover on downs. And maybe the Cowboys will get to 60 here. My goodness. Thrown over the middle, incomplete. I mean, there's really not much more to say about this game. This has just been utter domination by Dallas, especially on defense. They have not let Jones have any time back there to try to find his receivers. When he has had time, he's found them. Malik Neighbors has had a good game. So has Ezekiel Elliott. He's in for yet another touchdown. And this is just... It's not like there's tiebreakers for scoring in the NFL. I mean, I'm pretty sure the Cowboys are going to win here, but it is a divisional rival, and they do have an opportunity to absolutely humiliate them, and mission accomplished. It is 59-7. 59-7. That is not a glitch, folks. That is an actual score of this football game. Singletary is going to carry it for a gain of 5 on the right side. Now Jones is going to try this himself. He's got a little space. He's got a first down. Just trying to keep this as respectable as they possibly can. Pretty difficult when you're down by over 7 touchdowns. Yeah. Gain of 4 there. 2nd and 6. Pressure comes. Yet another interception. That is the 4th turnover here by the Giants in this game. The quest for 60 is on. They've got 3 minutes to do it, and I don't have any reason to believe that the Giants will stop them, especially when Elliott, even Elliott's getting out on the receiving action. He's all the way down to the 9. It's going to be 1st and goal from there, and it is not going to be too difficult for the Cowboys to surpass 60 points. Prescott wants to do it himself. He's going to take it up the middle down to about the 4. He's at the 3. Prescott, handoff, Zeke, nobody touches him. Nobody anywhere close to him as he marches right up the middle. And there it is, 65 pending 66 points for the Cowboys. This is an RGNFL scoring record. The Chiefs had 62 in their game against the Falcons last week, but this is going to surpass it. And with the way this game is going, the Cowboys might not be done. Olszewski shakes a tackle, is going to take it up to the 19. And at this point, it's just, can the Giants just hold on to the ball? Jones makes a defender miss there, runs for the first down. Let's call a timeout just in case they make a comeback. Man in motion, now Jones. Going to hand it off, left side, Singletary. He's got a first down. He's got it into Cowboys territory, just beyond. Giants trying to get just some more points on the board. I don't know, they're looking for double digits maybe? Tough to see what they're really looking for here. Besides just wanting to get out of here and just want to get home and forget this game even happened. Jones will drop back. Throw way out of bounds. This is kind of makes it difficult to commentate when it's just so one-sided here. Jones, he's got a wide open man and he overthrows him. That is about as easy a touchdown as they were going to have. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. This will mercifully be the final play of the game, which almost was a sack and fumble there by Prescott, but instead it falls incomplete. And with that, we have our first final of the day. It is Cowboys 66 and Giants 7. Again, a look at the stats here. Dak, 410 yards, just having absolutely no trouble with this Giants defense. Whereas Daniel Jones was under siege all day long. 3 interceptions, including 2 fumbles, one of which he lost, was sacked 12 times. Yes, 12 times. The Giants surrendered as many sacks as they gained first downs. Yes, you heard that right, folks. They had as many sacks surrendered as first downs gained. Just an absolutely just hideous loss any way you slice it for this Giants team. And wow, boy. So week 4 starts with a thud here. A 66-7 victory for Dallas. Well, up next is going to be this week's Sunday night game, which hopefully will be much, much better. And that will feature 2 teams that we've already seen here in previous weeks on RGNFL. That is going to be the Buffalo Bills traveling to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. We're going to also take a minute here to get this game set up, and we will have that for you shortly. Alrighty, here we go with this week's Sunday night matchup. That is going to be the undefeated Buffalo Bills, fresh off of, boy, what kind of looked like what we saw in this game tonight when they played the Jaguars last night and absolutely throttled them. They are going to travel to the Baltimore Ravens, who are fresh off a win against the Cowboys that we just saw earlier here to get to 1-2. This is a big matchup between two of the favorites in the AFC. These are definitely contenders here, so this is going to be a very important game for both teams to try to get the upper hand, not only in the standings, but with head-to-head tiebreakers as well, because these teams are not in the same division. This is the only time that they will meet, at least in the regular season this year, so it will be a big advantage for whoever does get the victory. As far as who is going to get that victory, well, let's watch and find out. Baltimore is going to be in their traditional home purples. Buffalo in their road grays are going to win the toss and elect to return the kickoff. Justin Tucker signals he's ready, and so are we as we start this week's Sunday Night Football game between Buffalo and Baltimore. Hamler's going to shake a tackler, get up to the 15. That's where Josh Allen will take over for the first time tonight. He'll take a shotgun snap, throw it to the right-hand side. Ooh, popped up and batted out of the air. What a nice defensive play that was. 2nd and 10. Allen. Oh, he doesn't have time for the blitz. Roquan Smith is going to drop him for a loss of 9. It's going to be 3rd and quite a bit here. Allen standing in his own end zone. He should really get rid of it. He's just going to toss it short to Cook. He'll get up to about the 18, but that is not going to be nearly enough for the first down. And it'll be 3 and out for the first possession here for Buffalo. Great defensive stand here for Baltimore to start out this game. Hardy's going to take this up to about the 35 for Lamar Jackson and company as they start their first drive here of the game. Jackson tried to hand it off to Henry there. Nothing doing. Bills were all over it. Tackle him for a loss of 5. Now Jackson from the shotgun has time. He's going to throw it along the right side. He's got a wide open man, and he just throws it too far. Diving attempt was no good. It's now 3rd and long for Baltimore. Oh, Lamar Jackson tried to step up. He's trying to take defenders with him. You're not going to be able to do that with Von Miller. That's another sack here on this drive, and it's 3 and out for the Ravens. Stout's going to put this punt down to about the 20, where Hamler will bring it back to just beyond the 30. Bills offense will get an opportunity to redeem itself after its first drive produced nothing. Allen has time. He's going to throw wide open. Shakir got behind the defenders there and got into Ravens territory down to their 34. Allen steps back. Now he steps up. He's going to go ahead and run it himself. Gain of 5. We know he can do that with his legs. Let's see if we see more of that here in this game, trying to keep the Ravens off balance. And here it is on cue. He's at the 20, up to about the 16. Bills are in the red zone. Can they cash in? Handoff. Cook, left side. He's going to dance around. He's going to dodge defenders, and he is in. Touchdown Buffalo with a nifty run there by James Cook. And the Bills strike first. After that first possession went nowhere, second possession hits pay dirt. Bass with the extra point. It's good, and it's 7-0 Bills. So now can the Ravens respond? Fairly short kick. It's going to be taken up past the 20, 25, out to about the 27. Decent field position here for Lamar Jackson. Looking to respond to that latest touchdown drive. Toss play Henry. Sweep to the left. He's got a first down and then some. He'll take some defenders with him. He's a big boy. That's what he likes to do. He's all the way up to the 44-yard line. Now Jackson out of the shotgun, has plenty of time. He's got a wide open man on the right. It's Zay Flowers. He's at the 20. He's at the 15. He's going to get up to about the 12. So, boy, looks pretty much like what the Bills drive did before. Big strike to get them into the red zone. Now, can they finish it like the Bills did? Jackson trying to step up, find some room. He's going to go up for about a gain of 3. We know what Lamar Jackson can do with his legs, too. Going to try and keep them off balance here. Instead, he's going to step back, find a man in the corner of the end zone, but he throws it too high and too far. That's incomplete. Now it's 3rd and 7. They can get a first down up at about the 1, but they're pretty close to the end zone there. And that is incomplete as well. And they're going to send the field goal unit out here. Pretty short kick for Justin Tucker, one of the best in the history of the game. He makes that one easily and cuts into that Buffalo lead. It's now 7-3. Kick will be fielded at about the 2 by Hamler. He's going to bring it up past the 20, up to about the 23. Bills up 4. Allen going to sweep it to the left-hand side. Nobody there. Gain of about 8. Pretty good chunk play on first down there. Now 2nd and 2. Allen drops back. He's got plenty of time. He's going to find a man on the right-hand side. Can't quite connect. Bounces off his hands, and that is incomplete. Now 3rd and short. Allen, he's dropping back. He's going to throw it deep and too far. Tried to go for it all there and didn't quite work out. And for the 2nd time tonight, this offense goes 3 and out. And they'll have to punt it away in their own territory. Fielded by Hardy at about his own 13 and dropped at the 20. That'll be the final play of the first quarter as the Ravens will take over now and see if they can put some more points on the board. Not a great way to do it there with Henry getting tackled in his backfield again for a loss of 5. 2nd and long now. He had Andrews over there on the left-hand side, but he just led him too far out of bounds, and that's going to fall incomplete. Big hole here for the Ravens on this drive. Swing pass to the right, that was defended as well, and the Ravens respond with a 3 and out of their own. Stout's punt, not too deep, going to be fielded at about the 30. Past the 40, past midfield, at the 45. Wow, nice moves to weave around there and take that kick all the way back into Ravens territory where Allen and the Bills will have excellent field position to start this drive. Speaking of Josh Allen, he tries to take it up the right side, but he's met there. Gains of only 2. Blitz comes, and he's not able to get past it. Roquan Smith is going to drop him for a big loss there, a 7. Now it's 3rd and 15. Just into Ravens territory. Allen has all day, and he finally finds his tight end. That's Dalton Kincaid. He's going to get it for the first down up to about the Ravens' 27. Allen drops back. Pressure comes. It's Travis Jones this time. That's the 3rd sack they have of the Bills. Boy, that blitz has been working very well for the Ravens, keeping this Bills offense off balance. But that, oh my goodness, he was all alone there and just overthrew him. That would have been a huge play. Instead, it's 3rd and 10, and it's sack number 4 for this Ravens front as they have the Bills out of field goal range. It would have been about a 60-yarder from there. I don't think Bass has quite that much range. So instead, they are forced to punt, and that's way deep into the end zone, and will come back out for the touchback. 5 minutes left here in the half. Jackson's got plenty of time to lead his team down the field. Diving catch made there by Flowers right at midfield. And a great way to start this drive for a Ravens offense that honestly hasn't gotten much going so far in this game. Getting this guy going will help. Henry bowling through defenders, but only for a gain of 2. Another toss to Henry. He's going to, he fumbles! He fumbles! Who's going to recover it? It's recovered by the Ravens. Oh, goodness. That was a dangerous play, but the end result is it's only a loss of 1. Could have been a loss of the football. Henry, now here he comes. bowling right up the middle, taking defenders with them all the way down to the Bills' 30. Let's see if that kick starts this offense here. Jackson, he's just going to sweep it to the right-hand side. He's got plenty of room, and he's got plenty of speed, too. That's a first down. Into the red zone now go the Ravens. Can they cash this one in? 3:30 left here in the half. Jackson drops back, short drop, caught by Andrews in traffic. That's going to be good enough for a gain of 8. From the 8-yard line, Jackson hands off. Boy, that is the 3rd time he has been caught in the backfield there. And dropped for another loss. 3rd and 7 from the 13. Jackson, right side, meets a defender, shakes him up. First down, touchdown! Wow, he shook that defender and did the rest himself. Lamar Jackson is going to run it in for the first touchdown today for Baltimore. And with that, it will put them in the lead. And Tucker will extend that lead to 3. It is 10-7 Baltimore. That's what the Ravens are known for, that punishing running game. And it finally started to work for them on that drive. And lo and behold, they're able to find the end zone. But now Allen finds himself with about 2.5 minutes left, and he's trailing by 3. See if he can get this game tied, at least. He's got plenty of time here, but he has plenty of field to go, too. It's 2nd and 10 from their own 11. That's a good catch there by Curtis Samuel. He's got no one in front of him. He's going to take this up just past the 40. First time out here called by the Bills. Minute 51 left. They've got plenty of time here. Allen from the shotgun. Protection holds. He's got plenty of time. Short pass over here to Cook. That's going to be just enough for the first down. And it's going to take them into the front edge of Ravens territory. Minute 34 left. Allen drops back, but pressure comes. Gets it away. He's got it open man. It's Coleman. Keon Coleman with the diving catch is going to take this up to about the 30. Second time out here by the Bills. Minute 20 remaining. Allen from the shotgun. Sweep left. Got room. Gain of about 5. Allen. Same play. Same result. Gain of about 5. Is it enough for the first down? Yes, it is. Bills keep this drive alive. Got 49 seconds left and only about 15 yards to go for pay dirt. Allen drops back well into traffic. I don't know how that got caught, but it did for a gain of 4. Time's starting to run out here. Can't take too much time off the clock. Allen left side, gain of only about 1. 22 seconds remaining. It's 3rd down. Pressure comes. He has to get rid of it, and he finds his man. It's a touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir, crossing in front of the defenders, makes the touchdown grab. And the Bills recapture the lead with an extra point by Bass, making that lead 4. It's 14-10 Buffalo over Baltimore. And with 15 seconds left on the clock, that is going to take us to halftime with this kick return here. Going nowhere. And we are going to the stats, folks. This has been an interesting first half. You would expect there to be good defense played by both of these teams, and that's definitely what we saw. The leading rusher for Baltimore only having 28 yards. That's a bit surprising. The Ravens are definitely built around a good, balanced, punishing running game, but they haven't been able to, outside of that one drive, the only drive where they scored a touchdown, they really haven't been able to get that going all that much. Josh Allen has been fine, 140 yards, finding plenty of receivers, spreading it around, even doing a little bit with his legs there. He's got 38 rushing yards of his own, so good balance there. And with a 4-point lead on the road at Baltimore, I think the Bills are pretty happy with where they are. Let's see how they carry this into the second half right after our halftime show. Home Ravens are going to receive the opening kickoff here of the second half, which is only going to get up to about the 9-yard line. That was fielded in the end zone, and it probably should have stayed there. Instead, it'll be a long field for Lamar Jackson and the Ravens here, as they almost dug way out of it there with that pass. But it was just a little too strong. It's going to fall incomplete. Lamar standing in his own end zone, but he has all day to throw and finally finds a wide open Rashad Bateman, who takes it well into Bills territory for a massive gain here on second down. They're at the Bills 34 all of a sudden. Jackson, boy, pressure comes, but he's able to find Andrews right over the middle. That was a nice little hot route there to get another first down here for the Ravens, and all of a sudden they are moving. We were talking about that run game getting going, but hey, if they can get this passing game to work like this, it might not matter. That was batted. Nice play there by that Bills defender to have that pass fall incomplete. 2nd and 10. Lamar, oh my goodness, batted again, but I don't know who he was throwing to. He had nobody over there on that right-hand side. So he's lucky that wasn't intercepted. Henry tries to come up the middle there and gets nothing. Going to hold the Ravens to yet another field goal attempt, but this is well within Justin Tucker's range. He's going to put a foot into it and put it right down the middle, and it is now a 1-point lead for Buffalo here, 14-13. Hamlin's going to have to come back and go about 3 yards deep into his end zone to take this out. Boy, better results than the first kickoff return for the Ravens here in the second half, as this gets up to about the 15. That's where Allen and the Bills will take over. Nice wide open pass there to Keon Coleman past the 30. That's a first down. Can the Bills hold the Ravens at bay here? Boy, the pressure came real quick, and he just had to zing that out of there, but it was a little too hard for his receiver. He had to hurry that throw, and it falls incomplete. Now we're just going to toss it right side to Cook. He's got room there. He's got a gain of 8. 3rd and short here from the Bills from their own 40. Going to send some men in motion here. Try to run it up the middle, but the Ravens were ready. That's going to be dropped for a loss of 2. And the Bills will be forced to punt here. Boy, that had that good pass there to Coleman, but nothing else going right for them on that drive. But this is a nice punt. It's going to take them all the way back to the 2. Dropped it about the 12, and it'll be another long field here for the Ravens as they try to take the lead here. First long field they had of this half resulted in a field goal, but that pass just resulted in second down. That was just throwing that one away. There was nobody in the territory there. Jackson going to take it himself. Only gain of about 1. Boy, this stifling of the run game is really what's keeping the Bills in this. Because normally the Ravens just like to just squeeze the life out of you with that, but they have not been able to get that going. It's another 3 and out for this Ravens offense. Punt here by Stout is going to get fielded just inside the 30 and dropped at about the 38. Pretty good field position here for the Bills. Up 1 with about 3 minutes left here in this third quarter. Cook, sweep, right side, has enough for the first down. Just about at midfield here. Bills would really like to get some more points on the board to get this to a more comfortable position, and that's a fantastic way to do it. Find a wide open Keon Coleman on the left-hand side. Going to take it to 1st and goal for the Bills. He was wide open. Ravens are lucky he didn't score there. Here we go. That's what the Ravens needed here. Push the Bills back. They really do not want to surrender a touchdown here because points have been very hard to come by in this game. Little crossing route there, too strong. It's incomplete. Now 3rd and long here for the Bills, even though it's goal to go, but there's another sack. That's number 5 today for the Ravens, and they are going to hold the Bills here to a field goal attempt of about 40. Bass puts it up and in, and the lead is 4 yet again. It's 17-13 now for Buffalo. Hardy will take this at about his 2. Find some room here on the left side. And gets met there. Stopped at about the 18. Ravens down 4. looking to take the lead here. Boy, Henry, I mean, he finds some room there, but only a gain of about 5. This has been a very uncharacteristically inefficient game for Derrick Henry. Oof. Had to hurry that throw, but threw it into coverage, and instead it falls incomplete. 3rd and 5 for Baltimore. Henry right up the middle. There we go. Gets the first down and then some. Keeps this drive alive for Baltimore. Now we're just going to pitch it to the left for Henry. He is going to shake a defender. Can't shake all of them, but he gets enough for the first down. And that's how we're going to end the 3rd quarter with the Ravens down 4. But they are driving. They're just at about midfield. And Jackson's going to take this shotgun snap. And he has plenty of time. Finally throws it deep down the left-hand side. Oh, and that jumping swat of the ball is successful by Buffalo as they defend that pass. And it just falls incomplete. That was a great play. Now Jackson is going to, just beyond the outstretched arms of his receiver there. And that's going to fall incomplete. It's now 3rd and 10. Jackson from the shotgun has time over the middle. That's Mark Andrews. He's got enough for the first down. He's up to just past the 30, up to about the 28. And the Ravens are driving. Already in field goal range, but they'd like more so they can take the lead. Henry, toss play, left side, nobody there. He's at the 15, the 10, takes a tackler with him down to the 9. It's 1st and goal, Ravens. A great chance for them to take the lead here at home. Jackson has time, has more time, throws into coverage, and it's incomplete. Goal to go here for the Ravens. Jackson has time again. Protection holding up. Now he finds a wide open man, and he connects. Touchdown, Baltimore. Rashad Bateman again. And with that, the Ravens have recaptured the lead. Oh, man, just a methodical drive. And does what it needs to. So does Justin Tucker, and it is now a 3-point lead for Baltimore, 20-17. Hamler from the 5. Past the 20. Just past the 20 there. Where the Bills will take over down again, but only by 3. 5:47 left here in this game. Plenty of time to get it down for a score. Cook will take it for a gain of 4. Allen drops back. Pressure comes. He's got to get rid of it. Has to throw it out of bounds. That could have been sack number 6 right there, but Josh Allen just throws it away for safety. Lives to fight another day. And he's got plenty of time to throw here. He's got a wide open Kincaid. That'll be plenty for the first down, just past the 40. Bills keep this drive alive. Allen's going to hand it off to Cook. He's going to try to take it up the middle. Finds no room, no gain. Allen now from the shotgun on 2nd down. Going to drop back, step up. Oh, and he fumbles! And he fumbles! Oh, his running back recovered that one. That was very fortunate. Net result is a loss of 6 for the Bills. Now it's 3rd and long. Very long. Speaking of long, that's how long he had to hold up. Oh, and he finds his man Shakir, and he breaks away, and he is in for the score. Oh, wow. He had the defender right next to him, but just slipped right by him. In for the easy touchdown, and the Bills have recaptured the lead yet again. Bass with the extra point. It is up. It is good. It is a 24-20 lead now for the Bills. Boy, fortunately, we have a good back-and-forth game here after what we saw in the first one. Hardy. Oh, weaves through defenders. He's got a good return here up to the 25, about the 26. And they need all those yards because the Ravens need a touchdown here. They're down by 4, and there's just a little over 3 minutes left in this game. Henry weaving through defenders, gain of 8. Up to about the 34 with 3 minutes left. There's still plenty of time. Jackson's going to throw. Oh, it's going to be deflected at the line of scrimmage and fall incomplete. Now it's 3rd and short. You figure this is probably 4-down territory here for the Ravens, down 4, but it doesn't matter here. It's 1st down territory. Derrick Henry taking it up just short of midfield for the Ravens' 1st down. They'll call a timeout here, being very conservative with the clock. Oh, another tackle for loss there on Henry. That's a loss of 2. Ravens moving in the wrong direction. Boy, just hurried that one out of bounds. Really did not like what he saw there. But it's 3rd and 12, and this is definitely 4-down territory here. Oh, just let his receiver out of bounds. No, they're going to punt it. I don't agree with this call. 2 minutes and 12 seconds left. I do not feel like that is enough time to make a defensive stand and get the ball back with any chance of being able to go down and score a touchdown. That was a very questionable decision on the coach's part there. Allen, left side, pass the tackler. It's another 1st down, and that's going to pretty much do it. With 1:30 left, Bills up by 4. 1st down at their own 41-yard line. It's going to take a disastrous turnover or something like that for the Ravens to have any kind of shot in this game. And instead, it's another laser beam to the right-hand side for the 1st down. And this one we can pretty much put to bed. Allen rushing it, left side, room, 1st down, past the 30. Bills are just looking to play keep away here. 56 seconds left. Allen drops back, has time, now gets rid of it. He's got a wide open Coleman. He's at the 10, the 5. He is short of the goal line. He'll be down at about the 2. Can the Bills just tack on an extra score here just for good measure? Yes, they can. Cook on the right side, untouched in for the Buffalo touchdown. Kick is up and good. And it's now 31-20 Bills, and that is likely to be our final score for today. Kickoff doesn't really matter there. There's no way the Baltimore Ravens were going to come back here. And with that, the Bills go on the road and get a big win over their AFC rival in Baltimore by a final score of 31-20. Looking at the stats here, Josh Allen, he was your MVP. 321 passing yards, another 67 on the ground. He had all kinds of receivers open, and he made the most of what the Ravens defense gave him, which in the beginning of the game was rather tough. They piled up a lot of sacks, and there were plenty of 3-and-outs here for this Buffalo team. But they were resilient. And remember, I mean, if it's not for the last-minute score, Bills were only up by 4. This was a good game, and the Ravens held it close, but just not enough at the end, especially with that decision to punt down 4 with only about 2.5 minutes left. That was, and you saw what happened is they punted away, and it results in a Bills touchdown. So that just really didn't give them an opportunity to win there at the end. But the Bills were the better team here today. That was for certain. On the offensive side for the Ravens, I mean, Derrick Henry had 89 yards, but he needed 14 attempts to get there. Lamar Jackson only 29% completion percentage. That is incredibly low. They really needed that run game to be strong, and it just wasn't enough. So the Bills are going to take this one here in this Sunday night tilt, again, by a final score of 31-20. Up next is going to be yet another Monday night doubleheader. We just had one last week. We'll have another one in this upcoming week. First game of that doubleheader is going to feature the Tennessee Titans taking on the Miami Dolphins. Now, as of course you know, that the Dolphins have had some major issues when it comes to their quarterback play. Their starter, Tua Tagovailoa, is injured, and he is actually on IR, so we're not going to see him for at least another few weeks. And they do have a litany of backups that they're going to try to use here. But of course, we don't account for any of that here in RGNFL. What you're going to see here is all the teams' starters. There are no injuries or anything like that. So we are going to see both of these teams at full strength, and we'll see if that mirrors what we're actually going to experience on Monday night, as this is the first of those two games. And we'll be bringing that to you shortly, just as soon as we get it all set up. So please enjoy the music and don't go anywhere. 31 to 20. Alrighty, thank you so much for bearing with us with our technical difficulties there. Audio is always fun when it comes to these sorts of things. But what's also fun is 2 Monday Night Football games. Who doesn't like that? Well, I know I do. And we'll be bringing the first of those 2 games to you here right now. It's going to be the winless Tennessee Titans taking on the Miami Dolphins. These are 2 teams in absolutely desperate need of a win. The Titans, as I said before, have yet to win a game this season. Miami did win their opener, but have dropped their last 2 and are in danger of falling thoroughly out of contention, not only in the AFC East, but the AFC altogether. And they will especially fall out if they're unable to take care of business at home against these Titans. Let's see if they can. Dolphins coming out in their traditional Miami green, and they'll win that toss of the coin. Take the return here. Nick Folk signals that he is ready, and so are we with this first Monday Night Football game here between Tennessee and Miami. Barrios takes this kick at the 5. Going to bring it up to just past the 25. And that's where we are going to see Tua and the Dolphins take over here. First play is going to be out of the shotgun. It's going to be a deep pass over the middle. It is just beyond the reach of his receiver there. That would have been a huge gain. Instead, it's 2nd and 10. Going to go again. Going to find Jalen Waddle there. A little past midfield into Titans territory. Big gainer there on 2nd down. Play action up the middle. Pass to Hill on the right side. He's caught it. Nice diving catch there by Tyreek Hill to take it all the way down to the 11. Let's see if the Dolphins can cash in on this first play. Achane making some nice moves and finds some room and hits pay dirt. It is touchdown Miami. Devon Achane making defenders look silly as he finds the end zone. Sanders with the extra point. It's good. And just like that, it's 7-0 Miami. This kick will go back, fielded by Spears just at his own goal line. And weaves through some defenders there, up to about the 24. And this is where we will see Will Levis and the Tennessee offense for the first time. Toss to Spears. That doesn't go anywhere. In fact, it goes for a loss of 4. Miami all over that one. Going to try it again. Instead, Spears is going to go along the right-hand side. Tyjae Spears with a nice gain there. And it's enough for the first down. Nice play there on second down. Spears going to get another play here, this time to the left-hand side, and that's another first down, right at about midfield. Boy, Tyjae Spears, is he going to march this team all the way down the field? No, he's not. Play action, Levis. Oh my goodness, there was no receiver there. Only 2 defenders, and how that wasn't picked off, I will never know. Short handoff here, Pollard right up the middle. That's only a gain of about 4. It's going to be 3rd and 6 from the Dolphins' 45. Levis has time. He's got Pollard in the flat, and he's got enough for the first down. That's going to be past the 30, up to about the 27. And the Titans are marching here. See if they can respond to that opening drive touchdown by Miami. That's a goal! Oh, man, he had his receiver, and he was all alone, but he just overthrew him. Pollard, left side, gain of 3. Going to be 3rd and medium here for the Titans. Levis takes a shotgun snap, finds an open man. It's Ridley. He's at the 5. Tackled there. It's going to be 1st and goal for Tennessee. From the 5. Levis takes a snap, play action, has time, in the middle of the end zone, and it's just too strong. It's incomplete. Now 2nd and goal. Toss to Spears, right-hand side, untouched. He is in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Extra point away from tying up this game. Oh, off the upright and in. Bounces off the inside of that left upright. But it counts all the same. And just like that, 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. We're tied at 7. 2 on the Dolphins, 2nd possession here. Going to find a crossing Smith over the middle. That's Jonnu Smith, tight end. And that's enough for the first down. Play action. Tua. Big bomb, right-hand side, and it is too big. Boy, too hard for even the speedy Tyreek Hill to catch up to. So that's going to fall incomplete. Handoff, right side, Mostert. No, he actually loses a yard on that one. It's going to be 3rd and long now. Tua, shotgun snap. Protection holds. Bomb all along the right-hand side. It's a jumping catch made by Hill, and he has room. He's up to the 16-yard line. Instant red zone now for the Dolphins. And that was a huge gain there. Tyreek Hill making him pay. Tua trying to step up, can't find room, and he is sacked from behind by Sebastian Joseph. That's a loss of 4. Tua now from the shotgun. Pressure comes in, and he's going to get rid of it, and it is caught. It's caught for the touchdown. Jalen Waddle, do the dance. Dolphins are going to recapture the lead here. Sanders is going to make that lead 7. It is 14-7 for Miami. Spears will take this kick just inside his own end zone. And take it up past the 15 to about the 20. And now the Titans have an opportunity to respond here. It's been 3 drives, 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns. Ooh, nice catch there by DeAndre Hopkins. Just taking that away from the defender for a big gain. It's all the way up to the 40. Toss play, left side. This will be the final play of the first quarter. It's a gain of about 4. No, it's a gain of 3. Beg your pardon. Titans close to midfield. Pollard's going to take this left side. It's just short of the first down. About a yard to go here on third. Handoff up the middle, and he doesn't have enough. No gain, and they are not going to go for it. They figure they are too deep into the territory from here, and they will elect to punt. This punt is too heavy, goes into the end zone for the touchback, so that's really only a net gain of about 25 yards there on that punt for the Titans, which is not great. And oh my goodness, another wide open receiver on the right side that he just overthrows. That's the third time he's done that so far in this game. A-Chain tries to dance through the middle there, but he only ends up gaining about 1. Now it's 3rd and long. Tua gonna find his man over the middle. That's Jonnu Smith. He's gonna dance around a defender and take this past midfield up to almost about the Titans' 40. Big play there for the Dolphins on 3rd down as they keep their drive alive and drive it into Titans territory. Mostert's going to take this right side, gain of only 1. Now Tua from the shotgun on 2nd down. He's got an open man on the left side. It's Jalen Waddle again, and he's just going to run away from the defenders into the end zone. Come on, do the dance. You know what I'm talking about, the little Waddle. Yeah. 2nd touchdown of the day for Jalen Waddle. Extra point is good. And the Dolphins extend the lead now to 21-7. Spears is going to field this kickoff at about the 3. Going to dodge around some defenders. It's a pretty good return. It's at the 30. It's at the 35. It's at the 40. The 45. And that's where it will stop. Wow. Great return there by Tyjae Spears to set up really good field position for the Titans, and then give some of it right back there on the tackle for loss of 6. They were all over him there in the backfield. Now it's 2nd and long already for Levis. Takes a shotgun snap, has the pass batted at the line of scrimmage, and lucky for him that it falls incomplete. But it's 3rd and long here for the Titans as they try to get out of it, and that short pass goes nowhere. And after that great return by Tyjae Spears, they immediately go 3 and out and have to punt this one away. Oh, that's a shame. They had an excellent field position there on one of the better kick returns we've seen. And we turn around and see one of the worst kick returns we've seen. The Dolphins are starting at their own 4. A-Chain takes that toss in the end zone, and he's going to lose yards. Dolphins are going to take this 2nd down snap from their own 1. They have to be very careful here that they don't surrender a safety. Tua's about 8 yards deep into his own end zone, but he's going to throw it out. Does he have a man? He does! It's Waddle again! Makes the diving catch, and just like that, the Dolphins go from their own 1-yard line to just inside Titans territory on a massive pass play there to Jalen Waddle. Hey, you know what? If it keeps working, why stop? Waddle again, taking it up to the 12. He's having a huge first half. Already 2 touchdowns. Looking for more. A-Chain, left side, gain of only about 2. But the Dolphins are looking to take a sizable lead here, and they do exactly that. Into coverage, it doesn't matter. Tyreek Hill finds his way around the defender and catches it for the 4th Dolphins touchdown of this first half. Wow. Sanders puts foot into it and puts it through. It is 28-7 Miami. About 2:40 left here in the first half. Titans will have looking like one last chance to try to get some points on the board to try to cut into this lead before halftime. From their own 13, Levis looking back. He's going to throw it deep down the left side. He's got his man. It's Ridley. It's just shy of midfield. And with just under 2 minutes left, there's still plenty of time here for the Titans to operate their offense. Let's see if they can get it going. But they get it batted at the line of scrimmage there on that pass. And that's going to be incomplete. Now 2nd and 10. Play action. Levis. Pressure comes. He has to get rid of it. He hands it right back to Pollard. And no one's in front of him. 15, 10, down to about the 6. Wow, that was a huge gain there. The football version of the pick and roll works to perfection, and it's 1st and goal. And it is Pollard gonna finish. No, he's down. They've got about they've got inches to go to get into the end zone. It is right there. Levis is gonna take a shotgun snap. Look back, throws, finds a man, too far. It is 3rd and inches to the goal line here. Levis, handoff. No, play action. Oh my goodness, he had an old man wide open in the corner of the end zone. Couldn't find it. Now it's 4th down. They're going to go for it, and there it is. Oh my goodness. I was afraid they were going to get all the way down there and come up empty. Instead, it's Pollard up the middle, untouched, for the Titans touchdown just before halftime. Whew, nothing coming easy for the Titans today, including their extra points. That's the 2nd one that has gone off of the upright and in. But like I said, counts all the same, and the Titans got a touchdown they desperately needed to cut into this lead before halftime. Only 9 seconds left, really only time for one play here. Don't expect the Dolphins to get too terribly aggressive, and they don't. Motion it to the right side for a gain of 2, and that'll take us to our halftime. Boy, Tagovailoa has been on fire this game. 76% completion, 315 yards. This is in the first half, folks. This game is not over. That's in the first half. 315 yards, 174 of those going to Jalen Waddle, who also has 2 touchdowns to his name. This is just, they have been on fire. They have had no answer. The Titans have had no answer for that on defense. Bit of a different story here for Will Levis. Been struggling quite a bit. Tyjae Spears, it seems like he's done more. He had that one big kick return that unfortunately they completely squandered. But yeah, not a whole lot here in the way of offense. The Titans are fortunate that they're only down 14 here, because when you look at the stats, this looks like pretty solid domination. One thing to point out here, Miami has 11 rushing yards on 7 attempts. It doesn't matter when Tua is throwing it all over the place. It is, if it's not broke, don't fix it. So let's see if they come out firing again here in the second half and are able to hold the Titans at bay. But before we get there, I want you to enjoy your halftime show, folks. Fortunate for the Titans, they will receive the opening kick here of the second half. And they will get the first opportunity to cut into this lead. Going to be difficult to do from their own 5 with how this offense has been struggling. Getting those good returns is definitely something they need. Play action. Levis in his own end zone. Oh, diving attempt. Could have had him, but he threw it too far. Instead, it falls incomplete. Now, 2nd and 10. Toss play, Spears, left side. He's got a little bit of room there. Looks like he's just shy of the first down. Yeah, that's a gain of 9. On 3rd and short here, Titans are going to toss it right side for Spears. And he definitely has enough for the first down there, so they're able to get some breathing room. And let's see if they can sustain this drive here. Leaves. Oh, pressure comes, and he doesn't have enough time. David Long is going to drop him there for a sack and loss of 9. Handoff up the middle for Pollard. Doesn't go too far, only about 2. 3rd and quite long now for this Tennessee offense. Play action. Going to try to toss it right side. He had to just throw it away. We didn't have anyone open, and with that, the Titans, deep in their own territory, are forced to punt. Kind of a wobbly punt skin if it get fielded past their own 30. Barrios brings this up to about the 45, and that's where the Dolphins will take over for their first drive of the second half with excellent field position. And up 14. Mostert, right side, nobody there. He's going to have enough for the first down and then some. He's up to about the 36 of Tennessee. Great start to the drive here for Miami. Handoff up the middle, A-chain. Gain of only about 4. Now 2nd and 6. Tua under center. He's going to drop back. Has to get rid of it, but he's got a wide open Tyreek Hill, and nobody's catching him. That is another touchdown for Miami. 5 on the day by Tua. No, 4 on the day. And they have widened their lead now to 35-14. Boy, you gotta feel like with the way that Tennessee's offense has just kind of felt like it's just stuck in the mud. I don't know if they have enough in them to overcome a 21-point deficit with already half of the third quarter gone. Modest handoffs up the middle isn't going to do much. That's Pollard for 2. Levis out of the shotgun. Pressure comes. He has to get rid of it. And, in between 3 defenders there who all had a chance to make the play, but they all come up just short. Instead, it's incomplete. Play action now for Levis. He is going to find a wide open man, Ridley, left side into Dolphins territory. Not only keeps this drive alive, but it gives them some hope here that maybe they can get in there and score and answer that last drive by Miami. Diving attempt by the defender there is just enough to break that up. That was a very nice play. They'll go right side Spears here. He's got some room. He's got the first down. He's up to about the 30 of Miami. And the Titans are moving. A little over 3 minutes left here in this third quarter, as Levis tries to find the man short, but just can't quite connect with him. It'll be 2nd and 10 from here. Levis under center. He's going to drop back. Has plenty of time. Now he's going to go right side, and it is open and in for the touchdown. Tyjae Spears. Man, he has been awesome for the Titans today. Not sure where they'd be without him. But where they are is into the end zone. Finally, a kick that doesn't hit anything on its way in. And the Titans are able to respond to that touchdown drive of Miami with one of their own. And the lead is back to 14 for Miami. This will get taken up to about the 13 of Miami. And they will try to keep the Titans at bay. Oh, nice defensive play. They're all over A-Chain. That's a loss of 5. 2nd and long now for the Dolphins. And boy, 2nd down, same result. A-Chain, left side, nothing doing. Another loss of 5. Play action. Tua from his own end zone has a wide open Tyreek Hill, and he has plenty of room. He's going to take that down to the Titans 30. Boy, just when you thought the Titans might have had him backed up and had a chance to get the ball back, instead, it's just boom, boom. Oh, I thought that was another catch there for Hill. Just a little too strong, but that massive pass play there just takes a lot of life out of Tennessee's chances here. Tua, left side, open. He's got a man. It's caught. Touchdown. Waddle for a 3rd time. You got to do the dance now. Oh, boy. Sanders for the extra point. It's good. And the Dolphins are doubling up. The Titans 42-21. Minute left here in this third quarter, and you can kind of feel it slipping away from the Titans here. But Tyjae Spears is not to be denied. He is doing everything he can to keep Tennessee in this football game. That's another really nice return, close to the 30. And it's now or never for the Titans. Levis is going to take this himself for the first down, but he fumbles it right into the arms of Javon Holland, who's going to return it up to the Titans 26. Oh my goodness, disaster has struck. Now, Tua and the Dolphins have a rather short field to take a 4-score lead here. And Moster's going to do exactly that. He's going to walk all the way in, shakes a defender, and just outruns everyone. And it's a touchdown, Dolphins, and the route is on. Sanders is going to make this a 28-point lead. And the Dolphins absolutely punish the Titans right away for that turnover by Will Levis as he was trying to gained a little extra yardage there on that scramble, but he paid for it dearly. Titans down 4 touchdowns now. Giving up the sack here. It's just all falling apart. Just when you thought the Titans had a sliver of hope, boy, the Dolphins snatched it away from them in a hurry. Nice diving catch there made by Ridley. Going to take it up to about the 35-yard line. But with 6:40 left in the game and down by 4 touchdowns, this is feeling like a foregone conclusion here for this game. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, just when we were singing the praises of Ty Spears, he just bounces it right into the hands of Poyer. And the Dolphins, they've got it at the Titans 10. Tua, can you find Waddle again? No. Tries to find Hill on the right side, but it's incomplete. Dolphins looking to put an exclamation point on this one. Back-to-back fumbles by the Titans in their own territory have led to just absolute disaster. Dolphins looking for the 50 spot here as well. And they've got it. They've got it into the corner for Tyreek. Another 50 spot here on this week's RGNFL. My goodness, the points are flowing. Kick is up and good, and it's 56-21 here for the Dolphins, who just absolutely pulled away here in this second half. They matched their 28 first half points here in the second half, and there's still a little under 5 minutes left. Who knows what this final score is going to be? All I know is that the Titans aren't going to have as many as the Dolphins, and that much is pretty much been cemented at this point. Boy, Spears is the first one to the ice bath after this game. He has been fighting hard for every yard, but the rest of the offense just has not been doing him any favors. 4th and 8, they have to go for it here. Spears is going to lose yards, and that's a turnover on downs. That is 3 straight possessions that has not ended with points or a punt for Tennessee. And wouldn't you know it, on the first play from scrimmage, Tyreek Hill has a hat trick of his own now. And the Dolphins are into the 60s. Boy, we had a record in the first game of tonight. What was it, 66 points that the Cowboys had? 66 points for the Cowboys in the first game. Dolphins have 63, and there's still 3.5 minutes left. With the propensity that the Titans have had for turning the ball over, I'd say there's a really good chance that we see 70. Boy, Spears had no prayer on that play. Loses 6 yards. Titans are moving in the absolute wrong direction. Let's see if they can get something going here. Boy, even when he has an open man, just it all fell apart here for the Titans in the second half. It wasn't going great in the first half, but it took a remarkable turn for the worse here. Pollard's going to catch that in the flat, but he's about 4 yards shy of the first down, and why not go for it here? Levis drops back, and that looks like it is going to be a sack, and yet another. That is 4 straight turnovers, 2 on downs, 2 by the way of fumble, and the Dolphins could put up 70. Tua's going to get into an argument with the defender here that he won't win. It's going to be a loss of 4. 2 minutes left. Tua drops back. Oh, he had an open man. There's a leaping grab made. It's Tyreek Hill for the 4th time. This is a very nice score, but it is 1 extra point away from being 70. 70 points by the Dolphins here. Wow. I mean, we've seen teams we've seen teams get blown out here on RGNFL. We saw it with the Cowboys game earlier and the Chiefs game last week. But to watch an offense like the Titans just absolutely implode in horrific fashion, especially here in this second half, I mean, this has been stunning. It has been 4 straight turnovers for the Titans that has resulted in 4 straight touchdowns for the Dolphins. Just, I mean, a collapse doesn't even begin to describe it. Hopkins makes a nice grab there, but they're still in their own territory. Down by 49 with only 27 seconds left here. We just want to get this one over with mercifully. Play action, Levis over the middle. This is going to be the final play of the game, and I think we're all glad that it is. It's a nice big play, but it's strictly window dressing at this point as Miami just absolutely steamrolls the Titans by a final score of 70-21. And, I mean, where do we start here? 483 passing yards for Tua. They just carved up this defense and made it look effortless, honestly. Tyreek Hill had 237 receiving yards, and arguably he wasn't even the best receiver on his team. Jalen Waddle made some spectacular plays to really get things going here for Miami. Between Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, that is 7 receiving touchdowns. Hope you had those guys on your fantasy teams, folks. As far as the running games goes, nothing really to speak of for either team. But, I mean, Tyjae Spears, like I said, between running, receiving, returning kicks, he did everything he could to keep this Titans team anywhere close to respectability. But Will Levis and the rest of the offense just melted down in just horrific fashion, and they really, really had no chance in this game. So the Dolphins take this one in a big, big, big way and win it by a final score of 70-21. Oh boy. All right. Well, still got one more game here for you folks. This is going to be the later of the 2 Monday night games that you got coming up next week. And that will feature the Seattle Seahawks heading to Motown to take on the Detroit Lions. So we're going to get this final game set up. We're going to mute our mic before we do that as well. And then we're going to bring you the final game of Week 4 for RGNFL. Enjoy the music, and we will be right back. Alrighty, folks. It is time for our final game of this week's episode of RGNFL, which is going to see the undefeated Seattle Seahawks. I think that's a surprise to a lot of folks, but they have been getting off to a great start here, but they've got a tough test on the road against everybody's thinking this could be the team to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl this year, and that is the Detroit Lions. So, big matchup here. Let's see how this one shakes out. Detroit's going to go with their white unis at home, and they're also going to lose that coin toss. Seattle is going to elect to return the opening kickoff. As we get underway here, it's Seahawks-Lions in the second Monday night game of Week 4. Laviska Shenault's going to take this over to the right side and up to about the 20. Geno Smith and the Seahawks will take over from there. Out of the shotgun to start. Good protection here. That's caught by Jackson Smith-Njigba for a gain of about 5. Now 2nd and 5. Smith dropping back. Protection holds up again. Now he's going to get rid of it. Left side. Big throw. It's Jackson Smith-Njigba again. JSN, as they call him, is going to take this into Lions territory down to about the 27. As Smith will try to step up and tries to find some room here. And then is going to throw it left side. Oh, man, he had a wide open man in the corner of the end zone, and he just threw it too far. Just too far. Oh, pressure comes in, and he can't get rid of it. He is sacked. Amik Robertson gets there first. Drops him for a huge loss. And it is 3rd and 21 now for the Seahawks. Throw it left side again. It's caught. JSN somehow catches it in between 2 defenders, and it's into the red zone. Now it's goal to go for the Seahawks. Handoff, right side. Kenneth Walker gains no gain there. Now 2nd down. Geno looking to the left. Had a man and just couldn't find him. Boy, he had a man open there too. Wasn't able to get there. Now 3rd and goal. Pressure comes. He's got to get rid of it. And it's batted and falls to the ground. And once they get into the red zone, the offense completely stalls. And that's where Jason Myers is going to have to resort to kicking a field goal for the Seahawks, which is good. And gets them on the board first here in Detroit. Josh Reynolds will take this kick at about the 2, and then he's got some good protection. He's going to take this up close to the 30. So we'll see Jared Goff and the Detroit Lions offense for the first time tonight with a pitch to the left side to Jahmyr Gibbs, who will gain 4. Going to see a lot of Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery in this game, I believe. Goff has time, throws it over the middle but into coverage. Looking for his tight end Laporta there, but couldn't quite get it to him. And that is incomplete. Now 3rd and 6. Handoff, left side. This is Montgomery. He's going to have some room. Going to dance around, and that's going to be enough for the first down. It's going to keep the drive alive here for Detroit. Take this snap from their own 40. Halfway through this first quarter. Montgomery's going to try to force it up the middle. He only gets 2 out of it. Goff drops back. He's got time. He's got plenty of time. He's going to try to throw it out into the flat here. Everything was covered downfield. But he wasn't able to get that to connect either. So now it's going to be 3rd down. Play action. Goff rolls right. Has space. Throws deep. Oh, and it's intercepted. Throws it right into double coverage. And Witherspoon makes him pay. And the Seahawks, they're going to have it from their own 40. Good field position here. Smith going to step up. Find some room. Find a man. It's Tyler Lockett. Down into Lions territory. Just shy of the Lions 30. Walker along the right side. Gain of only 1. Now 2nd down. Smith under center. He's going to toss it to Walker to the right side again. Has a little more success this time. 1st down and then some. That's into the red zone now for the Seahawks. Be their 2nd trip here. First one resulted in a field goal. See if they can do any better this 2nd time around. And that's a good way to do it. Oh my goodness. He had a wide open man and he just threw it too far. Now 2nd and 10. Seahawks. Oh my goodness. tries to throw it in the flat. He just had to get rid of it because that pressure was all over him. And that goes for an incompletion. Now 3rd and 10. Oh my, I don't know how that wasn't picked off. The receiver broke his route, and there was nobody there except Lions defenders. And yet again, another trip into the end zone, another field goal attempt, and it's good. 6-0 now, Seattle. Reynolds will take this from about his 2. Find some room. Oh, and he fumbles. Oh, and it's recovered by the Seahawks. And oh, what a disastrous turnover there on special teams. And now Seattle is just outside of the red zone again. That first play goes for a loss of 4. Lions desperately need to hold him here. Lockett catches that. That's enough for the first down at about the 10. Seahawks have 1st and goal now. Let's see if they can cash this one in. Nope. Oh, he had another open man. He's had plenty of open receivers, especially in the end zone, and just hasn't been in sync with them. That's why they've had to resort to all these field goals. Oh, now into coverage, and that's caught. Somehow they make it happen. Well, that's why when you throw it to big DK Metcalf, sometimes he can just get around those defenders like they aren't even there and make the grab, and he does exactly that. And 3rd time around is the charm for the Seahawks as they find pay dirt and they find an extra point as well, and it's now 13-0. Seahawks here in this first quarter, which will be coming to a close at the end of this play. Reynolds. Oh, wow, he's got some room. He's at the 30, the 35, the 40, the 45. He's at midfield. Wow, takes it into Seahawks territory. A really, really nice looking return there by the Lions, and maybe this is what they need to give their offense a jolt. They were shut out here in the first quarter. Won't be the case now. Jamison Williams slips right by his defender and takes it all the way in for the Lions touchdown. Wow, just bang, bang. A huge return, a huge strike on 1st down, and just like that, the Lions get on the board in a big way, and they have cut this lead to 6. Wow. Boy, the Lions weren't doing a whole lot, and then just like a lightning bolt, they are able to respond very, very quickly to that first Seahawks touchdown with one of their own. Now let's see if they can sustain something here. Seahawks will start from their own 15. Metcalf wide open, and he's got plenty of room. Into Lions territory, and just like that, Seahawks are driving again. Smith has time. Right side, wide open again. It's Lockett. There's no one anywhere near him. And that is about as easy a touchdown as you are ever going to see, as just as quickly as the Lions scored that touchdown, the Seahawks respond. Myers with the extra point takes the lead back to 13. It's 20-7 Seattle. Reynolds, who's been great on special teams all day, only gets one up to about the 17. So it's going to have to be the Lions offense that's going to do all the work here. Montgomery up the middle. It's going to take that for a gain of 7. Getting the ground game going here would be really useful for the Lions. They got 2 great backs, but that's not going to help. Dodson comes through for the big sack, and that's going to take him back another 5 yards. Goff. Now the protection holds up. He's going to go deep down the right side, and he catches Amon-Ra St. Brown in stride, and he has plenty of space in front of him. 10 up to the 5. That was a massive play, and boy, did the Lions need that to stay in this one. From the 5, Goff, handoff, right side, Montgomery, he's in! Touchdown, Lions! Wow. Boy, kind of a sluggish start to this game, especially for Detroit, but all of a sudden, it has just been bang, bang, bang. One touchdown after another, and we got plenty of action here, folks. Ooh, even the right upright sees some action there. Ball bounces off of it and in, and Detroit, all of a sudden, the offense has come to life, and they cut this lead to 6 yet again. Chenault, ooh, dancing around defenders, takes it close to the 25, where the Seahawks will have an opportunity to respond to yet another Lions touchdown. About little over 4 minutes left here in the first half. And, oh my goodness, he was lucky that was not intercepted. The defender got there first, but he couldn't quite get his hands around it. Instead, it falls incomplete. Second down, Smith, finds a diving Lockett. That's going to be plenty for the first down, close to midfield. Just under 4 minutes left here in the first half. Seahawks driving again. Walker's going to carry this left side, gain of about 7. Got something going there. Smith. Oh, he's got an open man. Oh, he would have had an open man if not for a spectacular jumping play there by the defender to bat that one away and incomplete. Smith, he's got a wide open man on the left side again, and he is gone. DK Metcalf with another absolute streak for the touchdown. And the Seahawks are able to respond again. Myers puts this extra point kick up and through, and it's a 13-point lead again for the Seahawks. Just under 3 minutes left here in the half, as Reynolds takes this return up to about the 25. Decent field position here for the Lions. They got plenty of time here before halftime to get down the field if they're able to. Goff, over the middle, caught by Laporta in traffic, dragging defenders, enough for the first down. What a great effort by Sam Laporta there to just get enough yardage to get that first down. Goff's going to step up here. He's going to take it himself, and he's got room, and he's got the first down, and he's got it almost all the way up to midfield. Lions will take their first timeout just inside 2 minutes to play here in the half. Lions are driving. Goff steps back, pressure comes. He had to get rid of it, and he hurried it, and it's intercepted yet again. Witherspoon again with the interception. And he's into Lions territory, down to about the 40. And, oh, that was a crippling turnover for the Lions because now the Seahawks are set up in great position for them to take the ball down and score before the second half. And Walker might just take it himself. He's at the 10. He's at the 8. Down to the 9, pardon me. 55 seconds left, and the Seahawks have all kinds of time. They could take 4 shots to the end zone here if they needed to. Instead, they'll hand it to Walker. He is going to, finds his way around a defender, but only a gain of about 1. Now 2nd and goal. Smith's going to drop back. He's going to throw it to the left side, and he can't, oh my goodness. So many open receivers in the back of the end zone that he just can't get in sync with. Instead, now it's 3rd down. And, the diving attempt, it's just out of the reach of his receiver. And the Seahawks will settle for the field goal. This has to feel like a victory for the Lions after that really, really bad turnover results in their play getting stopped cold. And the lead is now 16 for the Seahawks. This kick will be the final play of the first half. And it goes nowhere. That's halftime, folks. Boy, the Seahawks jumped out to that 13-point lead, and the Lions all of a sudden woke up, but they were only trading blows with the Seahawks after this, down by 16. They can't afford to do that for the rest of this game. They're going to have to make some stops here because 30 points and a half is quite a bit, so they are going to need some big plays here in the second half. Speaking of big plays, Geno Smith. He's had plenty of them to his receivers, 288 yards. And he's left plenty on the field too. Only 47% completion percentage. But boy, he's missed at least 4 or 5 receivers in the back of the end zone that could have all easily been scores. So the Lions are lucky they're not getting completely blown out here. Only 37 rushing yards for Detroit. That really surprises me. They have that strong running game, and I think they need to lean on it a little more because Goff's already thrown 2 interceptions, and he's not quite getting it done. So they're going to have to find other ways to get offense going here. Hopefully that's what they're discussing in the halftime locker room. But what we're discussing now is your halftime show. Fortunately for the Lions, down 16, they will receive this opening kick here of the second half. Reynolds will receive that kick at about his 1. And doesn't get much further this time. Only up to about the 14. And the Lions have some work to do. Down 16. Oh, another. Wow. That was another throw that he made under duress into double coverage. Only fortunately for the Lions this time, it was not intercepted. Now the protection holds up well. Goff has plenty of time to throw, and he's got a wide open Jamison Williams for a massive gain. It's going to take it all the way down to the 20 of Seattle, and that is just what the Lions needed to get some life back into this game. They're just on the edge of the red zone. Goff has time, gets rid of it, to the right side, into the end zone. Oh, he had an open man, and he missed it. That has been the theme of this game. Wide open receivers in the back of the end zone, and the quarterbacks just can't find them. Now we got Montgomery, left side. He's got room. He is in! He is in! Touchdown, Lions! Oh my goodness, did they need that. That's what I've been saying. Get that running game going, and they should be just fine. If they can just make a couple of stops on defense, Lions still have plenty of time in this game. They're only down 9. We've just started the second half. But the question is, will they be able to make any stops here on defense? Geno Smith pretty much had his way, especially with short fields off the turnovers for Seattle today. Detroit needs to come up with a stop somewhere. And they're not coming up with it there. Walker dances all the way through those linebackers and finds a first down there. Now Smith dropping back. He's going to step up, try to step through. Can't. Aiden Hutchinson catches him from behind. And there's a good defensive play there for the Lions. That's a loss of 4. Now 2nd and 14. Walker tries to go up the middle. He can't find any room. He's dropped for a loss himself. It's 3rd and long now for Seattle. They're going to try to hand it off, and that's nothing doing. And just like that, the Seahawks will be forced to punt. And the Lions are going to get the ball back here, down 9. With a chance to cut even further into this lead and see if they can stay alive in this game. Ooh, shaking a tackle there was Khalif Raymond. And he gets a little extra yardage there for the Lions. They're going to take over at their own 40. Great field position here for Goff and the Lions. Oh, boy, they sniffed that one out. Montgomery went backwards. That's a loss of 3. Going to try it now to the left side for Montgomery. He'll find a little more room here. Have a little more success. Dragging defenders close to midfield. That's a gain of 11. Now 3rd and short. Lions trying to keep this alive. Oh, my goodness. They came right through to stop Gibbs, and there was nowhere for him to go there. And just like that, even with the great return and the good field position, the Lions will be forced to punt, and it's a little too heavy. That will go for the touchback. So the Seahawks up 9 from their own 25, looking to extend this lead. Geno Smith going to find a wide open Lockett. Nobody covering him, and he's going to cross into midfield and into Lions territory for a big gainer there on the first play of this drive. Smith, short drop. Now he's going to step up. Can't get much further. Drop for a loss of 2 there by Campbell. Now it's 2nd and 12. Smith, he's got a wide open man on the right side. Diving catch made by Lockett. And he's going to take that up to the Lions 20, and they are just on the edge of the red zone again. Oh, man, just when you thought the Lions might have had a chance to get right back into this, instead they let Walker just thread all the way through that defense and into the end zone for the touchdown. Wow. He made that look very easy. Extra point pending here from Myers. It's up and good, and with that, the Seahawks have extended the lead to 16 again. 37-21 is your score here with minute 30 left in this 3rd quarter. Reynolds up to the 20. And that's where the Lions will take over. And they have desperately got to respond here to that touchdown. And will they do that? Yes, they will! Jamison Williams gets behind the defenders. They fall down. That's going to give him about an extra 25 yards. He's caught at the 10 of Seattle. Another massive play to start the drive. And the Lions are instantly in business. Toss play, Gibbs. Left side. He has room. He's in! Untouched! Touchdown Lions. And just like that, they respond in lightning quick fashion. Wow. Boy, the Lions are doing a good job of trading punches with Seattle, but being down 9, trading isn't enough. They are going to have to make a big play on defense or special teams here if they're really going to want a chance to win this game. But there's still plenty of time. This will be the final play of the third quarter, so they still got 8 minutes worth of fourth quarter to find a way to make a play or two and get control of this game. Oh boy, the rush came in, and Gino just had to throw it away. Now 2nd down and 10. Handoff here to Walker. He'll find a little space, dance around. He's got some room. Gets up to about the 30, so that's going to be a gain of 8. 3rd and 2. Gino drops back. He's got a wide open man in the middle. It's JSN. He's going to get close to midfield, and that's enough for the Seahawks first down. Now keep this drive alive. Going to send some men in motion here. Smith going to try to step up right away. Unable to escape the clutches of McNeil, who's going to drop him for a sack and a loss of 4. Now Smith dropping back. Oh, along the sideline. He was out of bounds anyway, so that wouldn't have counted, but it falls incomplete. Now 3rd and long for the Seahawks. Can the Lions make a stop here? He's got a wide open man in the middle. Instead, he's going to find a wide open man even further downfield. It's Lockett. He's at the 5. All the way down to the 5-yard line of Detroit. And just like that, it is 1st and goal. Handoff Walker. Going to try to find his way through. Gains about 2. 2nd and goal from the 3 now for Seattle. Smith under center. Toss left side. Walker. He's in. Touchdown Seattle. And just like that, the Seahawks punch back, find the end zone. Myers with the extra point. It's good. And it's yet again a 16-point lead here for the Seahawks. Just under 6 minutes left in this game. And time is starting to run out here for the Lions if they really want to get back into this. Boy, Reynolds trying to make some moves there, but can't find any space. He doesn't even get to the 15-yard line. And the Lions are going to need some big plays here. And that is absolutely not what I was talking about. Witherspoon with his 3rd interception of the day. And it's instant red zone for the Seahawks as they are looking to salt this game away. A touchdown will certainly do it. First play went nowhere. Second, he tried to throw it to a receiver who was on his backside. That's not a good way to catch passes. That'll fall incomplete. 3rd down now. Smith tries to step up, and he's sacked by Campbell. So it's going to be 3 and out here for the Seahawks, and they are forced to a field goal attempt. About 41-yarder here from Myers. That was right down the middle, and now it is a 19-point lead for Seattle here in Detroit. With 4.5 minutes remaining and the Lions needing 3 touchdowns to take the lead here, things are starting to look bleak for Detroit. But they have shown a propensity for scoring in a hurry here. But Montgomery carrying it for about 7 yards, that's not quite going to get it done. Goff's going to have to go to the air here. Boy, getting the running game going is something they really should have done earlier in this game. Fortunately, now it's a little too late, as this is going to bleed valuable clock and going to leave the Lions with very little time to get all the scores they're going to need here. A 3rd straight running play does get it into Seattle territory, but again, clock is ticking. Now 3 minutes left in this game here. Lions have got to get way more aggressive than this. A 4th straight running play. It's effective. Gibbs for about 9. Actually, maybe it's 10. No, it's just short of 10. Be 2nd down in inches here for the Lions. They'll call their first timeout. And let's see if they can get something going here. A 5th straight running play now with the game on the line. Montgomery. It's enough for the first down. But this clock is deteriorating rapidly, and so are Detroit's chances of winning this game. Now Goff drops back. He throws. He's got a wide open Williams who makes a great leaping catch, and they're into the end zone for the touch. I'm sorry, that was Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's in for the touchdown. Extra point. It's up. It's off the upright and in. Lead is 12. Lions will have to go for the onside kick here. It's bouncing around, and it's ultimately picked up by Seattle. Walker's got it, and he'll take it up to the 45 with 2 minutes left and a 12-point lead. The Seahawks can pretty much just salt this one away. Instead, they're going to throw it, and why not? When you've got wide open DK Metcalf, who could just waltz right in for the touchdown, you take it. Boy, that is the 3rd team to reach 50 points here on this episode of RGNFL. I think we had one team hit 50 in the first 3 episodes combined. Maybe a couple. We've had 3 in this episode alone. Another 19-point lead for the Seahawks with just over a minute left. This game is pretty much over. It's just a matter of what ultimately ends up being the final score. Gibbs, left side. Gain of only about 1. Lions will call their final timeout with 49 seconds left here, but again, this one is pretty much over. Goff drops back. He's got an open Jamison Williams. He's going to take it for a good gain here up to about the 45. Goff, quick drop, finds Laporta. That's another first down. But this is going to be the final play of the game, and even if it's a score, this one will end with a victory for the Seattle Seahawks as they take this one by a final score of 54-35. And a big reason why, Geno Smith, 456 passing yards. He was just carving up this Lions defense, and they had no response. They were able to trade blows with them, and that was fine. But starting already down 13-0 before they even got started with that, it was just they had already dug a hole too deep, and if they weren't going to make a play on defense, they had no chance of winning this game. Jamison Williams, 205 receiving yards. That's pretty awesome. Tyler Lockett, 7 for 218. That's pretty good too. Yeah, now Detroit, the running game got going, but it got going way too late. 114 rushing yards. That's more what I expected to see from Detroit here, but it was just that defense did them no favors, and some costly turnovers too really made this too difficult for the Lions to overcome. So Seattle is going to take our final game here of the night, again by a final score of 54-35. So that is going to do it for this week's episode of RGNFL, but I do hope that you join us for next week's episode as we have another great slate of games coming up for you, and we'll go ahead and get into those right now. That is going to be starting out with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling to their divisional rival Atlanta and the Falcons for that Thursday night game. Coming up on Sunday night, we've got another primetime appearance by the Dallas Cowboys. This time they will be traveling to Pittsburgh as the Steelers will make their first appearance here on RGNFL. Steelers are 3-0. Their defense has been outstanding, and that's going to be a really, really good matchup there. And then our nightcap is going to be the Monday night game, and that is going to be the New Orleans Saints. They'll make their first appearance on here. They're going to travel to face a team that we've seen plenty of here on RGL, and that is going to be the Kansas City Chiefs. So that's your slate for next week. We've got Buccaneers, Falcons, Cowboys, Steelers, and Saints, Chiefs. Do hope you'll join us for that episode. As a reminder, it is right here on RGL TV on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific. Hope you enjoyed what you were watching here today. If you enjoyed the commentary that you were hearing from today's game, do give me a follow. That would be greatly appreciated. And yeah, we're going to find somewhere to send you as well now that our broadcast is coming to a close. But thank you again for joining us here for RGNFL presented by Retro Gaming Live TV. My name is Vonnie Vaughn. It's been a pleasure to do commentary here for you today. I will see all of you folks right back here Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific time next week. And until I do, take care, everyone.